Hello, beautiful people. We are starting this video at the end because this is the end of my 24 hours of being in autumn self-care witchy rituals. I intentionally took out this time out of my life because my soul was just calling for this time, and I spent the last 24 hours taking care of myself and getting witchy and really just nourishing myself. A lot has transpired in a short amount of time. A lot of clarity has come through, so I'm excited to share what kind of happens in the hope and intention that this can support you on your path and that some of these tools can support you in your journey. Okay, let's rewind. 24 hours, bring back the clock. Woo! All right, here we are. Oh my gosh. I have been nomadic for over a year and a half or more now, and I am starting to notice how much it is weighing on me. I'm starting to notice how much it's affecting my energy. I feel really ungrounded right now, and I feel so uncomfortable not really having my sanctuary, my space where I can go to ground that is mine. I have not had that. So I rented this Airbnb for the purpose of allowing myself to ground into a space that feels good to me so that I can do some witchy rituals, because I am very much in need of this and in need of some self-care. By no means do I want to try and fake anything to you guys. I don't want to make it seem like this is my life all the time, because it's not. My life has felt somewhat chaotic in the last couple of months. There have been a lot of highs, a lot of lows, and I am really in need of just some grounding time alone, which is why I'm here. Okay, I want to give you a proper tour of this Airbnb because it is epic. It's kind of like my dream little cottage up in the mountains. This is the kitchen. It is so cute. I love how much light there is. I love these gorgeous French windows. This is the living room. Look at how beautiful. It's got a loft bed. You guys can't really tell this on camera, but the smell in here, the scent is one of the best things I've ever smelled. It's like soft patchouli and incensey smell. It just smells so good. So this is like the main little cottage house. And then look at this yurt, y'all. Oh, it's so epic. I love it. And this bed. Oh, I think that I just need a lot of rest. Has anyone else been feeling absolutely exhausted recently? Like you could sleep 12 hours and it still wouldn't be enough? I'm feeling that way so much these days, and I just feel like this has been a season of needing to rest a lot. And I guess I have to be also totally okay with that and accepting of the fact that maybe I do need more sleep right now, and that's okay. Now, the absolute best part of this space are the baths. Look at this. I mean, come on. This is just life goals to have an outdoor bathhouse like this. I think baths are one of the most powerful self-care and also intention setting tools. So that is something that I am absolutely going to do tonight. And I think it's really important to take time out of our lives to go into ritual with ourselves and to just really like clear any energy that we need to clear, to really make space for the intentions we are calling in, the frequency we are aligning to. Before I do literally anything else here, I need to clear my body, my mind. I feel like I have so much going on in my brain right now. I feel this sense of overwhelm and just so much happening in this little head. Feel like my brain is gonna explode. So I'm going to get into a little clearing practice, which is going to involve a lot of shaking and noise. And just get anything in my body that is stuck and stagnant, just move it and just get it out. When we allow our bodies to move a lot of energy, it's likely that stored emotion may want to be released. We've been taught our whole lives that crying is somehow bad, wrong, or weak. Yet, it's one of the most natural ways to release trauma and stress from the body. It's a healthy and pure process. And on the other side of letting this emotion free itself, there is deep wisdom and clarity available. For all the answers you seek are already within you, if only you're able to clear the channel and listen. Whew. A past version of myself would think that what I'm doing here is super woo-woo and out there and kind of strange, but I really don't see it that way anymore because I've done this stuff enough times to know that it works, that it's supported me in so many ways. It also isn't that big of a deal to me anymore because I understand that when I shake my body that way, when I'm really utilizing breath, sound, movement, and I'm getting energy and stuck, stagnant emotion out of the body, it is literally just a release of energy and stress, and that's really all it is. It actually is such a helpful tool, and when done in a safe space, when done in a closed container with yourself or in a ceremony with others where that is the intention, I think it's super powerful. I actually had so much clarity come through just in that little mini ritual that we just did. What really came up when I was writing was how I feel very confused right now. My human self feels very confused about a lot of things. It feels confused about what's happening in the world. It feels confused about what I am to create, how I am to be of service, and how I am to walk forward on my path as a creator. And what came through was to really not try to figure it out right now because it's kind of wasting my creative energy. And what I'm being called to do is to continue to follow my excitement. Let my excitement be my compass and my guide. At the beginning of 2023, at my retreat, Awaken the Dream, that experience is all about grounding into intention for the new year. And my intention this year was excitement, to follow my excitement. Although I've been feeling like a little out of touch with that intention, and this was calling me back to that. What came through so clearly is that what I'm excited about is making art and letting my creativity flourish, letting my curiosity expand, letting myself create from this place of expansion and expression and no fucks given.
Darling, I know it's hard to let go. Soon I will hold you again. Longer days when I'm away, but we'll both pretend to be bold. Darling, I've never been bold.
I'm so excited. May this bath be infused with excitement, pleasure, presence, gratitude, self-care, nourishment. Allow me to deepen into following my excitement, following the creation of my art, and to take care of myself along the way, knowing that the more that I can take care of myself, the more fuel and energy I have to follow my passion and excitement and create my art. So it is. Boom! All right, let's get in this baby. Yes, yes, yes. My body feels like it is just taking such a deep breath right now. So I made a little elixir for my bath. I made a cacao rose elixir that I'm so excited about. And I made this with Anima Mundi Herbals. Anima Mundi is a company and a brand that has been on my radar for a while because their branding and aesthetic is just gorgeous. I've seen a lot of my friends use it. It wasn't until recently that I personally got a bunch of Anima Mundi and started using it, and oh my goddess, it is incredibly fabulous, you guys. So the Anima Mundi Apothecary is made with all organic, wild-crafted, ethically grown botanicals, and they have everything from medicinal elixirs to body and beauty products. I actually just put together this little rose mask, and I'm gonna put this on my face for my bath. And there's a few other fantastic oils and products that I've been using from Anima Mundi, but I wanna take a sip of this cacao, set some intention, put my face mask on, and just be in this bath, and then I'm gonna show you guys the rest. Thank you so much for all that it took to allow this cacao to be in this cup here with me in this bath. Thank you to Anima Mundi for ethically harvesting this cacao in a good and aligned way so that I can feel so good about nourishing my body with this sacred plant medicine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Cacao and rose. There's nothing that I love more. That's so good. It just feels so good in my body. It feels like medicine. So I just put together this rose face mask. It is really simple. You just take a little bit of this powder and mix it with water. This face mask is so divine. It's so luxurious, so beautiful. It's a pink rose clay mask, and it also includes kind of a powerhouse of antioxidants to really detoxify and tighten up the skin. I've been really prioritizing my skincare recently. I feel like as you get older, it becomes so important. I am 29 and I want to be young and glowing and vibrant for as long as I can be. So I'm going to let this sit for about 10 to 15 minutes while I bask in my bath. I cannot recommend Anima Mundi enough for your self-care practices, for your skincare, and I'm so stoked to be working with them. I'm really excited to offer you guys 15% off your order from Anima Mundi. You can go to the link in the video description, use my code SKY to claim your offer, and I know that you will not be disappointed. I know you are going to be as excited and obsessed as I am. Oh, I'm in heaven. Oh, my skin feels so good. My face is very activated from this rose mask. It feels very good. It's definitely tingly. I'm about to lather my face up with this collagen face oil booster. I've been doing this every night before I go to bed, and it is a miracle. It has been making my skin so plump, tight, dewy. When I wake up in the morning, I feel like I got a facelift or something. Oh my god, it's so good. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh, it feels so good. Okay, this bath was fantastic. This is exactly what I needed. I'm gonna get out, lather my body up, and then we are gonna make some dinner. So the Airbnb has a magic bullet, and what's hilarious is when I was little, I was obsessed, me and my brother, with the magic bullet infomercial. Has anybody seen that shit? It's one of the best infomercials of all time. It just makes you need the magic bullet.
And you tell me, Berman, can you taste any broccoli in that?
Hey, that tastes great.
My old friend, the magic bullet. Thank you for this nourishment. Thank you for all of the effort, energy, bodies, hands that it took to allow this food to arrive on my plate. Thank you so much for this time of self-care and reflection and alone time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I made roasted potatoes, butternut squash, ravioli with homemade pesto, and an arugula salad, and I'm so hungry and ready to dive in. I'm gonna try the pesto ravioli. Oh my god, that's so good. I will say, making pesto is one of my absolute best skills, and I use nutritional yeast instead of Parmesan cheese. That is my hack and my trick, and it honestly tastes so much better. I could just eat a pile of arugula, like arugula with olive oil, balsamic, salt and pepper, lemon. That's all you need, and it's just fantastic. So I actually let this water sit and charge last night, and now it's nice and crisp and cold. And I did this one with hot water. So I'm gonna do a little cold, hot, back and forth action right now. This contrast therapy. Woo. The rose matcha is divine. So my 24 hours here at this beautiful little oasis, Mother Topanga, that's what the Airbnb is called, by the way, if anybody wants to check it out. I'll add a link in the video description. Just in 24 hours, I feel so much better. I feel so much more clarity and alignment, and I realized that self-care and taking sacred time for ritual, for intention setting, for going inwards, it is absolutely necessary for us to show up in the world in the most powerful way. It's necessary fuel for us to do our best work, to do our work with intention and purity. It is so important. It's something that I'm constantly relearning because, of course, I know this and I've had this lesson come many times, but it's something I have to continue to remind myself of and something I want to continue to share with all of you. We should never feel guilty for taking care of ourselves and feeling good, because when we take care of ourselves and when we feel good, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, we are able to then share that goodness. We're able to really come forward and walk our path with a grounded energy. I know it's not always easy or possible for people to take time like this, but even a few minutes a day of going inwards and doing breath work or doing a yoga practice or taking a bath or doing some skincare routine, those little things are so important and they really add up. I feel like I'm going through such a big evolution right now, and it's kind of confusing, and I think we're doing that on a collective level as a species, and it's like we're being called to rebirth, and in the birthing canal it can be really uncomfortable and tight and just feel like I just need to burst out of here. Just have grace with yourself, and all the more reason to prioritize your self-care rituals. Also, just a reminder, we are still accepting applications for the Awaken the Dream retreat happening January 2nd to the 7th in Costa Rica at Selva Armonia. This retreat is curated and designed to really anchor and ground into the clarity of your intention and manifestations for the new year, and also deepen into the self-care and habits and practices that will allow you to have the strength and have the energy to really awaken your dream reality. It also includes adventure excursions and some really special ceremonies and rituals. So there's a link in the video description where you can learn all about it and watch the video from last year and submit your application. I would be so excited to have you there and to spend that New Year's container together. So I hope to see you in Costa Rica in January. That is it for this episode of Skylife. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!